If you're preparing for a biology exam or just curious about the world around you, you might wonder, what are cold-blooded animals? What kind of animals are considered cold-blooded? Do cold-blooded animals feel pain? How do they reproduce? You'll find answers to all of these questions. Welcome to our channel, your one-stop shop for all things learning. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on new discovery. Let's start with the definition of cold-blooded animals. The term cold-blooded is used to describe animals whose body temperature depends almost entirely on the surrounding environment. These creatures are also referred to as ectothermic animals. In Greek, ecto means outside, and therm means heat. So ectothermy means that the animal's temperature is regulated by external sources, while endothermy refers to animals that regulate temperature internally. Animals can be broadly divided into two groups based on how they regulate their body temperature: endothermic and ectothermic. Endotherms, or warm-blooded animals, maintain a relatively constant body temperature regardless of environmental conditions. For example, humans maintain an internal body temperature of about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, poikilothermic animals, also known as cold-blooded animals, have body temperatures that vary according to the environment. Cold-blooded animals usually generate heat through metabolic processes occurring inside their bodies. However, in harsh environments, they often employ special mechanisms to survive. For instance, in very cold environments, some animals may seek shelter to avoid freezing, while in hot environments, they may bask in the sun to raise their body temperature. Warm-blooded animals are able to maintain a consistent body temperature by producing their own heat through metabolic processes. This allows them to remain active in a wide range of environments and maintain a stable internal temperature. However, cold-blooded animals are unable to produce enough heat to maintain a consistent body temperature. As a result, their body temperature fluctuates throughout the day as they absorb heat from their surroundings. Despite this limitation, cold-blooded animals have several advantages over warm-blooded animals. Warm-blooded animals generally have more mitochondria per cell than cold-blooded animals because they require constant energy to maintain a stable body temperature. In nature, reptiles such as snakes and lizards can temporarily lower their body temperature to match their surroundings to conserve energy. Biologically, this condition is similar to a coma-like state. If it lasts longer and follows a cycle, it becomes hibernation. Small animals like hummingbirds significantly reduce their daily activity to maintain body temperature. Humans belong to the warm-blooded group, but we also reduce metabolic activity during sleep, causing body temperature to drop by about 1 degree Celsius. In the human body, the brain generates about 16% of total heat, while about 2/3 of heat is produced through respiration and other metabolic processes in internal organs. Now let's discuss the classification of cold-blooded animals. Similar to warm-blooded animals, cold-blooded, ectothermic animals are divided into three categories. Poikilotherms, poikilothermy, meaning variable temperature, refer to organisms that can maintain body temperature within a wide range. They can tolerate a significant fluctuation in body temperature without suffering adverse effects. These animals possess remarkable adaptability and can thrive in various environments. Ectotherms, also known as environment-dependent animals, rely heavily on external sources such as the sun, wind, or snow to regulate their body temperature. These animals cannot maintain a constant body temperature and are significantly influenced by environmental conditions. For example, certain reptiles and amphibians depend on the sun's heat to warm their bodies. Slow metabolizers are species that enter long periods of inactivity when temperatures drop. Typical examples include red-eared slider turtles that hibernate underwater, salamanders, and certain amphibians. The poor-will bird is a rare warm-blooded animal that can enter torpor, but bears are warm-blooded hibernators and not cold-blooded animals. One of the most noticeable characteristics of slow metabolizers is their low metabolic rate. During hibernation, their body processes slow down significantly, reducing their need for food and lowering their overall energy expenditure. This adaptation allows them to survive in cold environments where food may be scarce and temperatures remain low for extended periods. Overall, cold-blooded animals demonstrate a remarkable ability to adapt to a wide range of environmental conditions. From the sun-seeking behavior of ectotherms to the energy-saving adaptations of slow metabolizers, these animals have evolved unique strategies to regulate their body temperature and survive in diverse habitats. Their remarkable adaptations serve as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. Now let's take a look at the advantages of being cold-blooded. While cold-blooded animals face challenges in maintaining a consistent body temperature, they also enjoy some significant advantages. Firstly, poikilotherms often adapt well to temperature changes in their environment. They can quickly adjust to new thermal conditions by seeking shade or basking in the sun, allowing them to thrive in fluctuating environments. Additionally, cold-blooded animals tend to have a strong immune system against skin-related fungal diseases, especially in adults. Their natural defense mechanisms enable them to resist infections that could harm other animals. Furthermore, changing body temperature is considered an evolutionary advantage for these organisms. It allows them to inhabit various ecological niches and reduces the need for energy-intensive temperature regulation processes. However, there are also disadvantages to being a cold-blooded animal. Despite their adaptability, cold-blooded animals face several disadvantages due to their fluctuating body temperature. One major drawback is that they require a high intake of food to meet their energy needs. Since their metabolism can slow down in colder temperatures, cold-blooded animals must consume more food to compensate for the reduced metabolic rate. This can make it challenging to obtain sufficient nourishment, particularly in environments where food is scarce. Furthermore, cold-blooded animals have limited daily activity time. Their reliance on external sources of heat restricts their movement and behavioral flexibility. Many cold-blooded animals are most active during warmer parts of the day, limiting their ability to explore and exploit resources outside these optimal hours. Moreover, when hunting, cold-blooded animals often prefer to wait for prey to fall into a trap rather than engaging in a long chase. This passive hunting strategy restricts their dietary options and may lead to dependence on less nutritious food sources. Let's now discuss how cold-blooded animals reproduce. Cold-blooded animals exhibit a wide range of reproductive strategies, including both sexual and asexual reproduction. Some species, such as lizards, can reproduce through a process called parthenogenesis, where females produce offspring without mating. However, most cold-blooded animals reproduce sexually, requiring both male and female individuals for fertilization. Many aquatic cold-blooded animals, such as fish and amphibians, exhibit external fertilization, where eggs and sperm are released into the environment. However, reptiles and most insects use internal fertilization instead. The development of cold-blooded animals following fertilization varies among species. Some undergo complete metamorphosis, such as butterflies, which hatch from eggs as larvae, pupae, and emerge as fully developed adults. Other species exhibit no metamorphosis, such as lizards, where the young resemble miniature versions of the adults. The time required for development depends on environmental factors such as temperature. In general, cold-blooded animals have shorter gestation periods and mature more quickly than warm-blooded animals. All right, now we've come to the end of this lesson. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you want to learn more about cold-blooded animals, check out the links in the description below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked this video and share it with your friends and classmates. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming lessons. Thanks for watching and see you next time.